was on side.
Hey guys, what's going on? What is good? So this is a very random video. I just decided to switch on my camera. I've been really into filming a lot of content. I've been in a really good place in terms of just wanting to film, wanting to bring out my camera, because as a creator sometimes you have moments where you're just like, nah, I don't want to film. But today, random video, I thought I might as well show you guys how I what dog is barking out there? Oh, you can see I was watching Dana and I'm in the background, but I might as well show you guys how I straighten my hair, my wig. Sorry that there's stuff here, but I'm going somewhere. I've got a shoot, so all my clothes and stuff needs to go in my suitcase. I'm gonna show you guys how I take this wig. I washed it 2 days ago. I let it air dry yesterday, so it went all curly and wavy and whatnot, and now I am going to show you guys how I straighten this hair. And I just thought I would just chat about, I don't even know. Let's get this wig on first and foremost. To be fair, I don't even know what I really wanted to talk about. Didn't really have anything to talk about, but I just thought you might want to see how I straighten my hair. Should we listen to some music as I straighten? Let's make sure that the wig is even in the right. I don't even think so. Sorry guys, I've got this mirror because obviously I need to see what I'm doing. Guys, my makeup game is really improving. Like, I don't think you guys can't even see like what I've even done with my face right now. But guys, my makeup game is really improving. I'm feeling so proud of myself. Anyway, let's get started. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm probably gonna listen to music and we can get lit together. I'll leave everything linked in the description box below because I don't have anything that I wanted to talk about today, so apologies. Let me zoom out a little bit. In fact, do you know what? There is something that I want to talk about, right? But then I've got the blow dryer. It isn't going to work out. I'm going to save that for another video. We're going to listen to some Afrobeats. And these are some Afrobeats tunes that I've been loving at the moment. It's peak because I'm not going to be able to monetize this video. But it's okay. It's all worth it. Let's go. That's not the song. Calvin Harris, you know. Also, I saw that Gracie did a video like this actually, lit playlist of her getting ready. So some inspo right there. Sorry guys, blow dryer, so you're not gonna be able to hear much. Well, that might help. I think I put a little bit too much of the serum. You're normally supposed to put a pea size, but I got a bit excited. Baby girl, follow me, Maya, Maya. Oh my goodness, am I silly or am I not okay? So here's me forgetting that I actually need to do a video about this hair, because I realized that I haven't filmed a review on this hair, and I said to myself that I was going to wait until I washed the hair first in order to do a review on it, which I'm so silly that I didn't think of doing. But basically, let's see, when I straighten it all out, we're gonna see how it all looks, how it all feels and all of that stuff. Because yeah, but so far what I can say about this hair is that, like, no, for real, I love this hair. Now I'm gonna rank the hair that I've had so far from different companies in order, because I feel like every time I've had hair, I've always said, you know, something positive about it, which hasn't been a lie. Like, I wouldn't lie or anything like that, but obviously over time, once you've had the hair for a little while, hence why also I wanted to wait until like I washed the hair and I'd had it for a little bit before I made a video on it, before I spoke about it, was because obviously once you've had it for a little while, you start to really see what the hair is about and what the hair is like. So I'm gonna rank the hair. Now the first thing that I will say though is that this hair, in terms of just the quality and the texture and the just everything about it, right, I'm gonna put this second. The first hair that I would recommend is All Shades Covered. I don't think there's any hair that comes close to All Shades Covered, because I had All Shades Covered for ages, right, and the hair, the quality remained the same, as in I had washed it, I had, you know, styled it in different ways, I put heat on it, I'd done so many different things to this hair, and guys, the quality still remained the same. Like, All Shades Covered, I could definitely say best hair I've ever had. I would recommend it to everyone, because you're literally paying for good quality hair, and you're paying for lasting hair as well, which is always the point, because you don't want to spend a stupid amount of money and then your hair only lasts for like 2 rounds, you know, 2 rounds of washing, and then you're like, this hair is dead. Like, I don't like this hair at all. No, All Shades Covered, number 1. This hair, guys, so far comes number 2. Legit, guys, the texture of this hair, like, even when my wig was being made, you would have seen in one of my other vlogs, Faithful Fingers aka Swade was the person that made this wig. Shout out to Swade, that's my big sis right there. She's just amazing and lovely. I just love her. She's such a lovely person, guys, and she made the wig for me. Even when she was putting my hair in and she was making the wig, she was like, nah, Nissy, like, you need to send me the details for this hair. It was just amazing. Like, the way it moved, guys, oh my freaking days, it was bloody amazing. And since then, literally, guys, since then I had the hair like with me for about maybe 2-3 weeks, and guys, just because of time, I didn't have time to wash the hair, guys. But when I say to you, it was still shaking, it was still moving. You know, sometimes you can get hair and when you haven't washed it for a hot second, it just doesn't feel like, it starts to feel nasty, it starts to like feel like it's all sticking together. Guys, that hair, this hair was still shaking and dancing.
Now wait, hold up, swing your hair, peek over your shoulder, make sure it's down.
And doing a lot, like the hair, guys, was still, I need clips. Clearly I need some clips in my life, but I can't be bothered to go and get them. So right now I'm just gonna make do with using my chin. But yeah, it was still shaking and really like moving. So guys, right now, number 2, All Shades Covered has to be number 1. Number 2 is this hair, most definitely. I'd recommend it. In terms of pricing, I feel like this hair is a little bit cheaper. So if you still want good quality hair, but you're looking for something that's a little bit cheaper, a little bit of a cheaper alternative, I think this hair is probably the best hair for you to get. You know, they just want to interrupt and make noise. Yeah, guys, I think I put too much of that hair serum. I shouldn't have put too much of that hair serum in this hair, but you know, it's all good. Hopefully doesn't look too bad. What's the time? Okay, it's 11:05. I have got to be leaving real soon. I want to make sure that every part of this hair has been straightened, you know. Don't want it to be like fake straightened. So far so good. It still feels really nice. It still feels very soft. Like, I'm straightening it and, you know, whatever. One thing that I will say though is that this hair does shed a little bit. Like, that's one part I was very like, I'm not too sure. But then at the same time, I'm not too sure if it's just because when making the wig, so they did ask me if like I wanted my wefts to be cut and stuff, because obviously when you're making a wig, it lays flatter when you cut the wefts rather than bending them or twisting them or whatever you want to call it, like bending them. So I was like, listen girl, I don't even care, like cut the wefts, try and make it look as flat for me as possible. So she cut some wefts, so I don't know if that's why it's shedding, but I will say that it did shed a little bit. Like that I was very like I don't know if I like this, and like every time I'd brush it, a little bit of hair would come out. Not a stupid amount of hair, but it was enough for me to notice and to be like not too sure about this hair, not 100%. All shades covered, guys, for real. The hair did not shed. Can't remember whether or not the tracks were bent or cut because it was so long ago, and I actually gave that wig away, guys. Oh my goodness, one of the biggest mistakes I've made. Nah, okay, I gave it to my cousin, and you know, it is what it is, but I was quite I regretted it after, because I was like, damn man, that was some good ass hair, man, what's going on? I was quite upset. It's so hot, it's so hot. I need wide plate straighteners. Oh my goodness, I've had enough of these skinny plate straighteners. Though they're good, and they're good for like if you want to curl your hair as well and stuff like that, but they're very annoying. I used to have wide plate straighteners, but they broke, and I never got wide plate straighteners again because it was annoying when I wanted to, let's say, curl the hair. It was quite inconvenient. But now I wish I still had wide plate straighteners, because it would have been like, this would be so easy. Like I would just take 4 chunks and straighten the hair and it would be done. Guys, just look at, guys, this hair is glorious. But yeah, so anyway, I'm ranking the hair. Number 3 will probably be Eunice hair. I didn't really ever have many issues with that hair. It was okay. It didn't stay as neat as it probably could have been, as in like, because it was wavy hair. But to be fair, every time I did wash it, it did go back to how it was supposed to be. But I don't know, I just didn't feel like it, just in terms of other quality hair, you know when you just know other quality hair, it just didn't do it for me like that. But it was still good hair though. I gave that wig to my mum. Yeah guys, I had a habit of giving away wigs, but no more, like in creating, goodness sake. Yeah guys, I had a bit of a habit of wow, yeah, I had a bit of a habit of giving away wigs, but ow, I'm burning my fingers. No more guys, trust me, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm creating a collection now of wigs, so I'm not doing any more giveaway of wigs and stuff like that. Sorry guys, like it's a hard knock life. We got make sure that, you know, I'm good on my side too. Anyway, I really need to hurry up because I'm running so late. But yeah, okay, so Eunice hair was probably number 3. What hair was that with the blonde wig? How can I forget the name of the company? RPGSHOW wigs, that's the one. Now RPGSHOW wigs, I've had 2 wigs from them. In terms of and they basically had sent me ready-made wigs. In terms of ready-made wigs, their wigs are fantastic. They lay flat. When they come as well, they're quite pre-plucked, so you don't actually have to do much, which is great. So if we're talking about ranking ready-made wigs, that comes number 1, obviously, because that was the company that sent me a ready-made wig. However, the blonde wig that I had, guys, it was so dry, like guys, really unbelievably dry. Now they did say to me, they messaged me like saying, by the way, please know that this wig is going to be very, very dry because it's been bleached, blah 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 blah. And I never went on to kind of like to tone it, and I did like deep condition it and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if toning would make a difference to the actual texture and the dryness, but you know, I don't know if it would have. But I never went on to do anything like extravagant with with the hair. I kind of just let it be. But guys, yeah, one thing that I can say was that the hair was very dry. It shed a lot, like to the point where obviously now I've dyed it red. You guys would have seen the red wig, and that was the blonde wig, and that was literally because it was just so dry. It was shedding so much, it becomes so thin. I was like, do you know what, I might as well give it a you know, a goodbye party and dye it red to just have some fun with it and see what I can do with it. So I dyed it, yeah, so I literally dyed it red. It came out really good. It did take, you know, to the dye and stuff really well. It didn't you know, make it shed any more than it usually does. In fact, actually, I think it kind of wasn't even shedding as much. I don't know, that's weird. But yeah, it didn't shed obviously as much, but it still did shed obviously a little bit. But now the hair is like really short because I kept cutting it as well, because the ends were just really dry. I kept cutting it and cutting it and cutting it, so now it's quite short and quite thin, but I can still rock it and wear it, and you know, it still looks decent, it still would look nice. But in terms of just the quality, even though the other wig that I got from them, which was the black wig, guys, that wig has done wonders. It's still very much alive. It didn't shed much at all, but that was a short bob. It was like a asymmetrical bob peak mill style wig that I got from them. And that hair, guys, is still very good. Like, it's still very thick. It still looks exactly, you know, like when I got it. The quality is still good. So I think it might just be because of the fact that, you know, it was bleached blonde and whatnot. And do you know what, I'm just grateful that they did warn me. They did tell me, like, they didn't just send it to me to kind of just try and then were like, oh yeah, here's your wig. No, they did warn me, and they did say, PS, like, you know, it is gonna be dry. So I'm glad that they did that. But just in terms of like the overall quality of the specific blonde wig, that comes last. But I think the asymmetrical black wig, actually the normal natural colored wig, comes, definitely ranks a bit higher, because RPGSHOW was a really good, their hair is really good actually. So I don't know, maybe that comes before. To be fair, I think Uni's hair is last. Then comes, okay, right, let's rank appropriately. And my hair is pretty much straightened now. Yeah guys, the quality of this hair is amazing. It's gorgeous. Like, it feels so light. My fingers are literally going through it. Ooh, look at, yeah guys, this hair is fabulous. Just look at this hair though. I feel like I did put a little bit too much serum at the top, so it does look a bit kind of like shiny and a bit greasy, but that was my own fault. So that's how I basically straighten my hair. I normally just go over it, blow dry it first, and then straighten it in parts. So you guys have seen what it looked like before and now after. Just for the sake of time, because I've got to go, I'm gonna put just a little bit of this for the flyaways. It's nearly finished now. Olive oil foam wrap lotion. I've had it for time. I had it when I cut my hair, but just a little bit, just to make sure it lays really flat. You know, you got little flyaways that always try to escape and say hello. Just because I've got to go, I'll say Uni's hair comes last, probably RPGSHOW hair then comes after, then this hair, then All Shades Cover's hair comes first. And I think those are all the companies that I've used. If I've used any other ones, I can't remember, but maybe I'll probably put it on the screen or something to show the order that I'm ranking them. But guys, I do love this hair. This hair is gorgeous. Like, and I've had it for about 3-4, I think maybe a month now. This is the first time I've washed it. I know guys, that was so bad I didn't wash it for time. First time I've washed it. I conditioned it, didn't do anything crazy or anything too special to it, but just look. Oh my days guys, it's gorgeous. And this is just me using some serum and straightening it. I'm gonna see how it goes throughout the day, then I'll probably come back in the evening to kind of, because you know, when the wind and the weather and all that kind of stuff, I'll come back in the evening to let you know how it goes. But so far, so very good. So shout out to you, Longqi. Just in case you sorry, I didn't even say where I got it from. The hair's from Longqi Hair. Longqi, Longqi hair. They're on Instagram and they have their own website. I think they are an AliExpress based company, but they have their own website. And this, the hair that I've got in at the moment, 224s, 222 and an 18-inch closure. I didn't want to get a frontal because frontals can be so much hassle. This is just a normal closure, and yeah, I'm really happy with the hair so far, but I'll come back to you guys a little bit later on, okay, just to give you guys a full report.
Hold you down. Get Molly next to you.
And these candles by my bed just so I can set the mood. Told me that she got it, told her that I need some brew. Lighting getting dimmer, but the flame's still blue. Fire in your eyes, this is all so true.